My name's Tony Trimmingham. I'm going to talk to you today about my son Damien and Family Drug Support, which is an organisation that I've established since he died of a heroin overdose 3 years ago. I'm going to start by showing you some pictures from Damien's life. The main reason for doing this is that I want everybody to understand that people who die from heroin overdose, although they're sometimes referred to as junkies and we have an image of them, they're all people. They're all someone's son, someone's daughter, brother, sister, partner, friend. They all have families. People get into drugs for many reasons, and I'm going to tell Damien's story after you've seen the slides. But as you'll see from these slides, Damien was a talented person. He had good self-esteem. He was a very high achiever in sport, state champion athlete, champion rugby player. He was a poet, a musician. Most people got on well with him, but he was a risk taker. When Damien was younger, he did experiment with cannabis and alcohol. But when he left his high school in 1992, I think it's true to say that at that time there was no heroin in that school or in Damien's environment. He was introduced to heroin 18 months before he died. So let's have a look at these slides now, and then I'll take up his story when you've had a look at them.
When I need to feel you near me, I stand in this quiet place with a silver light of countless stars fallen on my face. Though they all shine so brightly, somehow it comforts me to know that some who burn the brightest died an eternity ago. But your light still shines. It's one small star to guide me and to help me hold back the dark. Your light still shining in my heart. I'm learning how to live without you, though I never thought I could, and even how to smile again, and I never thought I would, and to cherish the hearts and memories that can bring you back to life. Though some caress me gently and some cut me like a knife, but your light still shines. It's one small star to guide me and to help me hold back the dark. Your light still shining in my heart. Can your soul be out there somewhere beyond the infinity of time? I guess you found some answers now. I'll have to wait for mine, till my light joins with yours someday, to shine through time and space, and one day fall in a distant age upon some stranger's face. But your light still shines. It's one small star to guide me and to help me hold back the dark. Your light still shining in my heart. Your light still shining in my heart.
When I discovered that Damien had been using heroin, I got the shock of my life. Like most parents, it was my worst nightmare. Initially, I responded with a mixture of anger and particularly fear. I also discovered that it was very difficult to get any information or support, that it seemed like families of drug users weren't acknowledged and there was no services in place for them. Mostly Damien had expressed to me his abhorrence of hard drugs like heroin, and I've never ever expected him to take them up. He actually started using 18 months before he died. He was introduced to it by friends, and it took 8 months before myself and the rest of the family realized he'd been using. There were signs before we fully understood what was going on, but I guess like a lot of parents, I didn't want to acknowledge them.